Hello, my name is William Mung. I'm here to talk about our problem with internet addiction. I am aware that you all have noticed the internet is all around us. My major claim is that the harms of societal internet addiction is growing. There are three problems that affect our society because of this internet addiction. First, people overusing the internet are destroying their health. Second, people's addiction with the internet deteriorates their social skills. Third, people use the internet to locate illegal materials. Now presenting my first supporting claim, people overusing the internet are destroying their health. Statistics from the Internet World Stats show that 73.6% people in North America use the internet. According to employee management firm WebSense Incorporated, 25% employees feel that they are addicted to the internet. With that being said, people overusing the internet have no exercise because they just sit on the chair all day long. Due to lack of exercise, there is a risk of being obese. From being obese, there are harmful effects to your health. CDC's behavioral risk factor surveillance system recorded the obesity rate of the U.S. has increased to 25% within 30 states in 2007. Obesity has many relevant diseases such as hypertension, which is high blood pressure, coronary heart disease, type 2 diabetes, etc. There are also other health risk factors such as eyesight. People receive eyesight damages from the monitors. People overusing the internet ultimately should know that the monitor is destroying their eyes from the eye strains they receive. There was also another research discussed by Lisa, who wrote an article on eyesight and computer monitors, consequences of too much online reading. She stated in this article that the eye strain from the monitor also affects the immune system and premature aging. Instead of health-relevant issues of internet addiction, there are also social issues, which brings me to my second claim. People's addiction with the internet deteriorates their social skills. Some individuals are bad with social activities due to the lack of communication. After the invention of the internet, the individuals started to communicate through online rather than in person. This deteriorates their social skills. Judy Itzkovich from the Jerusalem Post wrote, addicts will also tend to develop a diminished sense of self-esteem and progress social skills. However, not only does the internet addiction affect social skills, but also affects grammar. Most online users use improper vocabulary. From personal experience, I go on AIM all the time, and then I misspell words such as you, Y-O-U, and I just write the letter U. School, I just write S-K-O-O-L. Richard Petz wrote an article on internet shorthand sets back grammar skills. Wrote, the problem seems to be that the internet shorthand is slipping into students' normal schoolwork. Children who are growing up on the internet are not able to decipher when to use proper grammar and when it is okay to use shorthand. Finally, I will discuss about illegal materials online. People use the internet to locate illegal materials. Piracy is illegal. There's a lot of websites and softwares that you could download bootleg movies, like free songs and such. And there's also a problem with adolescents searching the web for adult pornography. Many parents would disapprove of their children watching pornography late at night because their time for explicit action hasn't come yet. According to Kaiser Family Foundation, 59% of 15 to 24-year-olds said they believe seeing porn on the internet encourages young people to have sex before they're ready. This problem creates an increased rate on adolescent pregnancy. There are also computer sex offenders who harass adolescents online. FBI has stated most children that fall victim to computer sex offenders spend large amounts of time online, particularly in chat rooms. In conclusion, the internet addiction harms the health by obesity and eyesight damages. It also deteriorates the social skills as well as grammar skills. The internet has also illegal materials that shouldn't be posted, such as piracy material like copy, movies, and pornography that can be accessed by anyone, including adolescents. To remind you my main proposition, the harms of societal internet addiction is growing. Thank you for your time.
All right, the proposition is very clearly stated. There's an excellent preview of what the contents are going to be. In the structure of the speech, you do a good job signposting as you're moving from one point to the other. On the arguments themselves, I think on most of the arguments you have some evidence, but I think sometimes the evidence doesn't add itself to the inference that you're making. It sounds like it describes an issue instead of supporting the claim that you're making on it. So, for instance, you've got this information about people being addicted to the Internet. It's 25% of the 79% who use the Internet, and then the next thing I know, because they sit down and use the Internet, they've all got fat asses. And I think that that's perhaps a little